Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. So, have you ever wished your AI could do more than just, talk? That it could actually roll up its sleeves and get stuff done for you? Well, a brand new type of AI is popping up, and it promises to do exactly that. All right, let's jump right in. We're talking about a tool called Manus AI, and its growth has just been, well, insane. We're talking $0 to $100 million in revenue in just 8 months. That's supposedly the fastest startup growth in history. And, having tested tons of AI tools over the years, I can tell you this one, it just works on a completely different level. And this quote right here, this really gets to the heart of it. This is the key difference, right? We're moving past AI that just gives you information, and we're stepping into an era where AI actually takes action for you. So this really breaks down the shift perfectly. For the last couple of years, we've all been focused on chat AI, things like ChatGPT. You give it a prompt, it gives you back some text, it tells you what to do. But Agent AI, this is different. Something like Manus, it just does the work. I mean, it literally opens browser tabs, clicks buttons, fills out forms, and even sends emails for you. Really, the best way to wrap your head around this is to think of it like hiring a digital employee, one that works 24/7, never calls in sick, and only costs you $39 a month. I mean, the value proposition there is just, it's incredible. Okay, so now that we get the basic idea, let's dig into what this thing can actually do. First up, we're going to look at this claim that it can build really complex digital stuff without you ever having to touch a single line of code. I mean, we've all been there, right? You need a website, and it's always expensive. You've got to find a freelancer or an agency, and then it's weeks and weeks of just back and forth trying to get it right. And Dischart, wow, it just lays out the difference perfectly. What used to take, 2 to 4 weeks and cost you anywhere from 3 to 10 grand, can now be done in less than 20 minutes. You just describe the site you want, and the AI agent literally goes and builds it for you right in front of your eyes. Look, building a website in minutes is already pretty mind-blowing, but it gets even crazier. Manus isn't just building simple static pages. No, it builds fully functional working apps. I've personally seen founders just burn through tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars, spending months building custom software that, let's be honest, often doesn't even work out. And now, that whole process, from the spark of an idea to a working app, can be done in less than an hour, all for that monthly subscription fee. We're talking client portals, booking tools, project management systems, whatever you can think of. Okay, so we've established it can build stuff. Awesome. But what about actually growing your business? Let's check out how it works as a kind of automated marketing and growth engine. You know that feeling? Staring at a blank screen, just wondering what on earth you're going to post. It's a huge pain point for basically every business owner and marketer out there. That constant pressure to create content is just draining, and half the time you don't even know if it's going to work. So check this out. With just one prompt, you can tell Manus to go analyze all the top-performing content in your industry. The viral posts, the videos getting all the engagement. It then figures out the patterns and uses that info to build you a complete 30-day content calendar. And it's packed with ideas that are already proven to work, plus hooks, captions, and even the best times to post. I absolutely love this quote from Andy Grove, the former CEO of Intel, because it's the perfect setup for this next feature. Staying on top of your game means knowing exactly what your competition is doing. And this is where you save a massive amount of time. Think about it. What used to take like 10 to 20 hours of painful manual research can now get done in about 30 minutes. Manus will go scrape your competitors' websites, analyze their customer reviews, find their active ad campaigns, and just hand it all to you in a nice, clean report. It even points out your best opportunities to stand out. So, Manus helps you build your product and then helps you market it. Now let's see how it can automate the absolute core of any business: hiring people and selling your stuff. Let's be real. These two tasks eat up a ridiculous amount of time. Hiring is so slow, and the best people get snatched up instantly. And lead gen, it's just soul-crushing, tedious work. Well, Manus automates both. It finds the perfect candidates, hunts down qualified leads, and even drafts personalized messages for you. But the really crucial thing here is that it builds an automated system for you. So first, you just define who your perfect customer is. Then the AI scans the web, finds them, and gets their contact info. Step 3, it drafts a super personalized email for every single one, maybe mentioning something specific from their website or LinkedIn so it doesn't look like spam. And get this, it can even go back to old dead conversations and try to bring them back to life. And that brings us to what might be the single most profitable feature in this whole thing. Look, every single business has leads that just go cold. Well, Manus can hook into your CRM, find all those dead deals, and write these really smart re-engagement emails to wake them up. I'm telling you, this one feature alone could potentially bring back tens of thousands of dollars in lost revenue. Okay, for this last part, I want to talk about a feature that not a lot of people are discussing yet. But man, it gives us a real glimpse into the future of how we're all going to work with AI. And that future is all about something called an agentic system. So what is that? It's an AI that doesn't just sit there and wait for you to give it a command. Instead, it proactively looks at what you're doing and suggests things it can do for you. It literally tries to anticipate what you need. Now, this is where things get really sci-fi. You can actually connect Manus to an app like Telegram, and every single morning, it can send you a message, something like this. It scans your calendar, reads your emails, looks at your goals, and then suggests specific tasks it can handle for you. This totally flips the script on your relationship with AI. It goes from being a tool you use to a partner that helps you. And here's the bottom line. Tools like this are creating a huge competitive advantage. The gap between the businesses that are actually using this kind of automation and the ones who are just, talking about it, that gap is getting wider and wider every single day. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question, one to chew on. When your AI can pretty much do any digital task you throw at it, what work is actually left for you to do? What becomes the uniquely human part of the job? Seriously, what's left for us?